love this. Then a great and powerful wind tore the mountains apart and shattered the rocks before the Lord, but the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind there was an earthquake, but the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. But after the fire came a gentle whisper. When Elijah heard it, he pulled his cloak over his face and went out and stood at the mouth of the cave. The voice said to him, "What are you doing, Elijah?" I mean, seriously, he just had this huge victory. You know, he should be doing the MC Hammer dance. You can't touch it. You can't do nothing to me. I'm untouchable. God's going to defend me. Instead, he's hiding in a cave saying, "They're going to kill me. They're going to get me. I'm the last guy left. There's nothing. I have no hope." And God says, "Get up. What did I just show you? I'm taking care of you." But he didn't stop there. God says to him, "Go back the way you came and go to the desert of Damascus. When you get there, anoint," forgive me for what I'm about to do, "anoint some guy king over Aram. Also anoint Jehu, son of some other guy, king of Israel, and anoint Elijah, son of a third guy from somewhere else to succeed you as prophet. Jehu will put you to death any who escapes the sword of the first guy, and Elijah will put to death any who escapes the sword of Jehu." Listen to this. Elijah had his eyes focused on, "I'm all alone." But God says, society is lying to you. I reserve 7,000 in Israel, all whose knees have not bowed down to Baal, and whose mouths have not kissed him. He was not alone. He had other men. God had men in Israel who were still following him and still worshiping him. And you know, God's words to Elijah are still true today. We are not alone. You know, society is always trying to tell us to give up, to not persevere, to not follow God. You know, you're alone. God's not on your side. And God's saying, you're not alone. I still have men who are serving me. I still have men who are following me. And you need to stand side by side with these men. And together, you guys can change the world. I mean, look at today, just in this room. There's men here. You're not alone. I have traveled all over Pennsylvania and Delaware this spring doing these conferences with hundreds of other men. We're not alone. There are men all over this country serving God, living for Him, wanting to walk according to His ways. We're not alone. But yet society tries to say, you're alone, give up. It's the oldest play in Satan's playbook. That's why I love the Old Testament, because it's story after story where you can see Satan's playbook and see how it worked and then see how to overcome it. Because he doesn't have anything new. His situations may change, but he pulls the same stuff over and over. He's not a bright guy. I mean, the Bible says he's good looking, but he got beauty, but he got no brains. He does the same thing over and over. And I'm here to tell you, his biggest one is give up, don't go forward, you're all alone, you can't stand. And I'm here to tell you the fourth thing is you are not alone.